The tism is tisming, and mix that with a little bit of OCD. My brain is utterly stuck on creating my first mod for RimWorld. And not all tech people know the same things. And XML, C# is not my specialty in STEM. No, never made a mod before in my life when it comes to like a game. I've made mods for other stuff. Do I know some coding? Yes. Does it happen to be XML and C# and all of that? Nope. I've never made a game mod. But you're on the journey with me. If you're following me and you see this, you can come with me. I am going to break it down how I'm going to learn how to mod. Because the thing is, yes, there is a modding community. And a lot of people who do modding, you know, they work with other modders and things like that. And I could go ask questions. But the thing is, I also know how big egos are. And I know how STEM people can be when they think somebody is asking too basic of a question and didn't do their own research. So instead of actually relying on the modding community, I'm going to do what I normally do, which is learn it all fucking myself, and I'm going to take you on the journey. So I know what I know, and I'm going to work backwards from there, because I do top down and bottom up thinking, and I find the middle, and I find the gaps, and I fill in between, and that's where we're at. So, do I know that I need a mod? Yes. Do I know what mod I'm creating? Yes. I need to know exactly what the mod needs to do, how it needs to function in order to be able to figure out what I need to do in order to implement it into the game. Then once I figure out how I need to implement it into the game, then I start. But there's also another mod that I want, which is going to be a lot less time consuming as far as to potentially build it. So I'm working on the lighter weight mod first to see if I can. And if I can, then I'll go work on the heavy hitter. I'm going to start creating a blog of any resources and things that I find while I'm doing this. That way, anybody else who also feels the same way, where they rather learn it by themselves and not have to deal with egos and people like throwing attitudes and shit like that, especially when you're trying to learn how to code. Yeah, I'm going to give you the path that I'm taking as I'm carving it. Once the tism pauses for like 2.2 seconds, I'll go start writing some blog posts to match up with all the things that I'm doing, so you can follow along if you'd like to. Yeah, I'm also going to type it out for the people that like to read, because I think about all different types of learning styles. Is it going to be the cleanest coding ever? No, it's my first mod. But is that bitch going to work, and is it not going to throw errors? Absolutely. Trust. I will make sure that bitch throws no errors and works just fine before I would ever publish it. And I have a notebook full of ideas for mods. I really do. And yeah, I could, potentially, commission coders to do this for me. But at the same time, I like the fucking challenge. Actually build a mod for a game that you love and to log into your game, to play your game, to see your mod, to see it working, to have the function exactly as you want it. That's fucking tough.